How you doing? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia. Yeah, I'm relatively new. Uh, just starting to get involved in this whole entire men's rights movement, or trying to become a men's rights activist. I've noticed a lot of things that are going on right now that are really bothering me, and with the papers I've done, and uh, I've come across this YouTube channel, this web blogger or whatever. She goes by the name Girls Write Write and y'all need to check her out. She does a lot of excellent stories, and I am completely blown away by the amazing way that she articulates and she explains her point of view in a way that makes sense to everybody, even the simplest baboon who's sitting in the corner, jerking off to a picture of Marilyn Manson. I don't give a fuck. She can get through to anybody, and if you don't understand the stuff that she's saying, then you're fucking stupid. She did a lot of great stories. One of my favorites was Feminism and the Disposable Man, and male, and all those dangerous woman haters. And it's definitely a lot of stories that get my attention. But a lot of people have been coming down on her. I've seen a lot of negative comments that I wish I could I wish I had enough time to say exactly how I feel to some of these dumb fucks that come onto her page, naysaying or whatever. I think she recently did one about um, male castration, not castration, but what I'm talking about, when men get circumcised when they're babies. You know, let me say this for one. I am a circumcised man. Love my penis. It's fucking beautiful. And I thought it wasn't a big deal until I had my first son. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's my only son, but until I had my son. And when I went to the hospital and they said, okay, we'll be right back after this whole circumcision thing is done. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. My son's going into like a mini surgery, so let me go too. So I go in there and I sit there like one of those psycho people, and people are looking at me, the nurses are looking at me like, why is this guy in here? No one ever comes in here. So I'm in there, and I got my little finger wrapped around his hand. His hand is wrapped around my finger, and I watch him bring out the tools. I watch them put the little plunger thing on his penis, pull the skin up, get a razor blade, cut around in a circle, pop the skin off, and my son is screaming. And he's squeezing on my hand as hard as he possibly can. He is squeezing on my finger for dear life, and it was horrifying to watch. It was absolutely horrifying. So, yes, I don't remember it, and my son is 4 years old now, and he don't remember a damn thing about it. But during that moment, I didn't realize just how bad the situation was. So, kudos to her for talking about this whole entire issue and exposing that it is a problem. I didn't realize it was a problem until I had to watch it. And I'm telling you, it will change the way you view it altogether. It was horrible. He was only 2 days old, and I watched it. It was bad. It was really bad. And she has a lot of other stories that she talks about, where like people viewing men as disposable, Titanic lifeboat, all men go down, burning buildings, you name it. And it's all been pretty much described. And let me kind of explain how I kind of agree with a lot of stuff that she says. One of the things that I agree with is the way that men are viewed in society, like Ray Barone and Doug Heffernan and Homer Simpson. The basic stereotypes that men have been forced into today, to the point where men don't even know what role they fall into in the society anymore. I don't think you can name even a commercial that comes on that doesn't project women as intelligent, smart, they have it all together, and they treat their husbands like total idiots, and the men in the commercials are total idiots. Even Huggies commercials had to actually pull in the commercials because men got so pissed off at the fact that they were viewed as less than adequate fathers. We gave the fathers their kids for a whole day to see if they can handle changing diapers. Are you fucking kidding me? They're our children. You're telling me we don't know how to fucking change their diapers? I don't know what kind of magic world they live in the 1940s, where men were just completely oblivious and so focused on working in coal mines to feed their family that they didn't have time to change diapers. But today, Men are able to change diapers. We're well aware of how to do it. So I'm glad Huggies pulled that fucking commercial. I'm surprised they even came up with it in the first place. And I'm glad that for the people that got it pulled off the air. But well, I will say, you know, when it comes to other commercials like that stupid commercial, was that dude? I could have bought a Falcon. Even the Aaron's Reno commercial with Hulk Hogan, where he says, "I never make good decisions." You know, that basically make men look like total fucking idiots, and it is really pissing me off because men are not idiots. How am I supposed to teach my son to become a man when he's being negatively impacted by, you know, all of the media that's going on that make men seem like they're stupid? You know, I'll watch Everybody Loves Raymond. I just watch it, and I'm like, the way that she talks to them, the way that they talk to their husbands and interact with them are like they're stupid and they're smart. And somehow the men are just, I know it's entertaining to watch, you know what I'm saying, to watch men fumble around and trip over stuff. But at the end of the day, what kind of image are we setting about men? That men are stupid, and you ask why men aren't getting married so much anymore. They aren't getting married so much anymore because they feel like as soon as they do, that's what they're going to become. Doug Heffernan. That's what's going to happen to them. Homer Simpson. They are stupid, ignorant fools. Family Guy. You name it. Stupid men, smart, intelligent women who have it all together. And it's getting out of hand. Commercials, you name it. So the media is completely distorted the way that we view men. And that's one of the reasons why shows like Fallen Skies, Game of Thrones, and The Walking Dead has all of a sudden like blown up across the whole entire world, you know, in the United States. And one of the reasons is because that men don't know what role they fall into anymore. And so the way that a lot of men view things today is that if we take it back to what it was, then men will feel like men again. You know, and men are flocking to these shows because it's the only way that we can be relevant is if everything turns to shit or goes back to the past. So let's look at the example. It's the Avengers movie. Men being cool, doing man shit, and no one's getting in their fucking way, telling them they're fucking wrong for killing fucking aliens showing up and destroying shit. That is the way that men want to be. We are creative-minded people. We have always been creative-minded people. You know, I mean, now we have cases of like 3 to 1. I mean, 2 out of 3, you know, people you know, diagnosed with ADHD are male. When in fact men are like very creative. We have a lot of issues, you know, processing and focusing on specific subjects for a long period of time because we create so many things, which is one of the reasons why there's more male, you know, geniuses or boy geniuses than girl geniuses. And when it comes to average males in school, you know, you have women doing way better and having a way lower dropout rate and a higher, you know, college admittance rates and everything like that. But I don't know if that's mostly due to the grants and scholarships that women are allowed and men don't get. But what I will say is that when you have creative men, they need something to focus on. So they have to go to a show like that to make them feel important. So you have a lot of feminists that are out here right now saying, we want men to be sensitive and understanding and non-existent. We want them to basically just go away and jump off a cliff so we can all run everything like Amazon women from Xena Warrior Princess, whatever. Okay, that sounds all good and well, but I guarantee you, as soon as the shit hits the fan, if a global collapse happens, an EMP over the United States of America that wipes out all electrical systems, you name it, it will take about 5 to 7 years to recover. I promise you, the world will be seeking alpha males. Women will be seeking alpha males. The world will descend into chaos, and we will need men like us. And I don't say men like me, but I say men like us. Yes, for all those who question my manhood, served 12 years in the military, 3 deployments to Iraq, just got medically retired in January, so fuck you bitches if you think I'm some faggoty ass dude who's just like, I don't know what to do if some danger happens. No, I'm going to load up my guns and I'm going to fucking crack skulls. Because that's what men are supposed to do. You know, not just because we're just mindless baboons, but because we care about our families. We're supposed to care about our families. Traditional males that care about their families are not bad guys. They just care about their families. And they want to see them families, you know, grow. But, you know, I don't have the time allowance that everyone else has because I'm relatively new, so I got like 7 minutes or whatever. But I will say this. something needs to be done. Something needs to be done about the way that things are happening, and I'm going to get involved as much as I can, even if I have to do a public demonstration that gets me arrested to do it. I want to say thank you to Girl Writes What, because she does an excellent job, and she does a better job than most men right activists do at all. So you do an awesome job. Keep up the great work. We don't take you for granted, and I don't know. That's all I got to say.